Hey guys, so this is the problem that I found on this car, and this is the reason why it's been burning oil for over 60,000 miles now. So I changed the spark plugs today, and this is number 5 spark plug from this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the fifth one is the most and heavily covered in oil and burned oil at the top too. Come on, focus. There it is. And this is the reason the car's been eating a 1 quart of oil every 6-7,000 miles. It's not bad, I guess, because I don't drive the car that hard. But if I do drive it over, say, 3,000 RPM, I would have a little smoke cloud coming from this side. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that the valve covered gasket doesn't leak before you guys come to a conclusion that your car is all messed up because of this. Now, if you have oil seeping down from the gasket, it's likely the outer gasket has been blown. But if you have oil on the sides of the spark plug, then your inner seals have gone out, so you have to replace those with the valve cover, the outer gasket. And but in this case, there's oil on the inside, so this likely means that the seals around the piston has gone bad, and the reason it burns oil at higher RPM is because they have gone out, and that's the reason the oil gets into the cylinder head, and it basically goes all over the spark plug too, and that's the reason the car burns oil, and you smell the burnt oil inside the cabin, and there's a smoke over here too. Now, another thing that I think I found the problem is that when I would go fast, say 5-6,000 RPM, and you want to come to a complete stop, like quickly, really fast, then the car is going to have a rough idle for a few seconds. Now I think this is the reason it does that, because once the oil comes up in here, now the spark plug has to work a lot harder to spark the fuel, and that's the reason the car has a rough idle, because of this. So I think this is the issue. That's because for the smoke, the oil burn, and the what was the third thing? The rough idle. So I think this is the problem. So change the spark plugs and see if you guys have oil on the inside. If it is, then it's likely going to be a costly repair. You have to open up the engine. All right, guys.